was a birth.
Oh, good morning. It must be a Monday.
It's a Monday. It's a Monday before the day we eat a turkey.
The day that we overeat and fall asleep in front of the couch watching football.
Yeah, with our hand on the remote.
Or what I used to call it, the day that my mom would freak out.
I got to get all this stuff done.
No, she's one of those people who would, God rest her soul, she's no longer here, but she'd shove everything under the rug, and then we would trip on it over on Thanksgiving, and then it would be a huge blow up.
Yeah.
I had one year I had Thanksgiving at my house, and everybody came over for and at the end, my mom's like packing stuff up to take out. If you want some turkey, you can just come over to my house. I'm like, I'm not coming to your house at 2:00 in the morning to get some turkey.
No,
just leave me some.
Yeah, you can take a to-go package, Mom, but you didn't take in everything.
No, of course you did. Yeah. But now I do the turkey, and then the kids come over and can't take it.
Yeah,
I don't want it.
Yeah, we do the turkey and for 2 peeps and a dog, and then I take over some for my dad because my dad won't leave his house for love or money. Nope, I'm here with the dogs. Can I bring all 4 dogs over? Nope, Dad, sorry.
Your kids are grown.
I love you, but no.
Yeah. Please don't want to offend anybody, but I don't understand people wanting to take their dogs to somebody else's house. I don't want other people's dogs at my house.
Yeah, they're dog people, and you got to.
I'm dog people too, but I'm not going to take my dog to your house.
I don't even take them to a different state. I'm sorry. I take them to the kennel. You're cool. You don't need to be in a plane with me. You don't need to be in the car for 17 hours. Just go hang out with your friends. We'll be back.
Yeah, I just don't get that.
Yeah, neither do I. So what do we had? Let's talk about something that arose this weekend.
Can I do rate stuff first?
Yeah, let's do that.
We'll stay on the real estate.
Okay.
All right. So nothing really happened except for one of the Fed presidents said that we're pretty much done raising majorly at each time, meaning the 75 or 100 bips.
Right.
He says that we're probably they're going to raise in December 50 basis points and possibly in February. I'm reading over here because I didn't have time to do my whole script. 25 to 50 basis points in February.
Right.
We'll know more once December turns around and see if inflation's in check, right? The second week of December, because the first week's like the first or second, and we'll see if we're in check. If we're not in check, I don't care what they do. They're good. Rates are going back up.
Yeah.
So we're kind of been settling around here. We have I don't know if you understand how rates work. They're like stocks. So there's like 25-day moving averages, 50-day moving averages, 100-day moving averages. What that means is there's these trade lines. I know you can't see my thing, but trade lines.
No, I can see
through, and they hit these points to go above to where rates go down.
Mm-hmm.
Well, they got to close above that, and if they stay under the head, then they go back down, and I mean go up. So
you mean interest rates
go up when the bonds go down.
Right.
Anyway, when the yield. So the issue is we're on some of those head points that we have to get through, and once we get through there, the next level of support up is pretty far away. So that'll be good. Meaning that if we go break through that and stay above it, rates will improve,
get better
for a while.
Yeah. And that's what you've been saying for a while. If this all happens with inflation in check.
Yeah, I need it to happen because I can't shave. I can't afford razors. But it's speaking of, this is a shortened week. So, Wednesday is pretty much it for numbers and everything.
Yeah.
Most places are closed on Thanksgiving, of course, that deal with the stock market. And then on, I think, Friday, the bond market's closed. So you're not going to see anything. Stock market might be open, but not.
I think. I could be wrong, but I thought the stock market and bond market was closed.
I don't
Friday.
know. I only follow the bond.
Yeah. Well, why would you follow the other?
Well, I do because I invest in it and watch.
Well, yeah, but I mean, right now, don't look at it. It just makes you miserable.
The other thing I want to talk about is there's a lot of people looking. People are trying to get qualified, and I was busy all day Saturday. I think I did 6. I talked to many people, but 6 of them turned into
2 pre-approvals.
Yeah.
Good.
So that's coming, and I see a lot more coming because everybody knows and they're hearing. I told one lady this 2 weeks ago what we talk about. She's like, she called me back. I want to get ready because I heard somewhere else exactly what you said.
Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Don't you love it? It gives us a little bit of credibility.
Yep. All right. So that's pretty much all I have for today. There's not a ton today, and there's not going to be this week. Next week will be more.
Right.
Yeah. All right.
More of the more.
All right. So what happened with you over the weekend?
Well, well, let's try to paraphrase. Buyer's agent calls me. We're in escrow on a piece of property, and she's excited. She talked to the lender. The lender said we can close on Wednesday. We're scheduled to close on the 29th. We can close on Wednesday. Let me see if my sellers can get out. They say they can. Well, some lenders' terminology for closing is different than realtor's terminology. And you and I discussed this a little bit earlier, but sometimes closing to me as a realtor and closing to a lot of lenders is funded and recorded. Some lenders think that closing is when they're clear to close or when docs are signed. So there's this, there's another step. You either have working with a lender that sends funds with the docs, and they can fund if you sign early enough. You can fund right after signing.
Those are what we call pre-funded docs.
Yeah,
right.
I used to call them a long time ago table funding.
Yeah,
where they give you
it's in other states.
They give you a key to unlock those funds after you fax what we used to say fax to fund, right?
Right.
But now they can probably email it. But you can
send a request
and send a certain docs in that they need to see that are done. So anyway, now we're scrambling to try to get docs redrawn. I understand. This is what I heard this morning. Docs redrawn, and
because you left out a step.
I did. Yeah, the docs were fun. If the docs are dated for Wednesday, you can't sign them till Wednesday.
Correct.
So, and the docs came in and they were dated for Wednesday. So
anyway,
that
means you can sign on Wednesday and close on Wednesday if you have a special, but that doesn't mean everybody can get all their money potentially.
And this seems to happen every year right around Thanksgiving and or Christmas. So those holidays you forget, or agents forget, oh, well, Thanksgiving is Thursday. Won't the recorder be open on Friday? No, the recorder's not open on Friday.
Neither is escrow.
And neither is escrow. So you got to be done Wednesday, or it's going to be fund on the 28th, close on the 29th. So
the following week.
Yeah, our intended close of escrow. Anyway, agents, pay attention.
Yeah, but
ask some questions.
Right,
and I want you to interject because you're the lender. You aren't the lender on this deal. You are a lender.
But close actually for all that's how when they're talking about docs for them, since like you said, table funded.
Mm-hmm.
So for most people, when they say close, that is actually signing docs because you can request the wire on pre-funded and be done right then and there, right? And record. So you can get so if they sign at 8:30 in the morning, they can request the wire, comes in by noon. They can put a record.
Now in Stanislaus County, we can do a special every single day of the week.
Right. So that can happen. That's why it's called close.
Right.
But agents assume the close means we're funded and recorded.
Right.
That's not what close means. It's you still have to fund, which means the wire comes in, they pay everybody off, and then they send out the deeds for recording.
That's why I always say, oh, we can record on Wednesday.
Right.
Because record is when you're really done.
I know. I wish they would just say signed docs.
Yeah. Well, signed docs is different.
I know, but I understand the confusion, but that's how it used to. So for a long time, that's what I thought too. Close means it's the end, but for most lenders, it doesn't. And you got to remember, not everybody table funds, like you just said.
Right.
Where you can do there's a lot of lenders who are still an escrow state company because we're an escrow state, which means you sign, the stuff goes back. There could be some conditions, and then it funds and records after you do those. We don't. I only use wholesale lenders who don't do that.
Right.
I only want to use people who table fund because I liked what they did in Colorado and other places. They sit around a table, you sign, here's your keys.
I know. That's so great.
Yeah.
We did that. We bought her oldest kids rental from them. And so we all sat at the table and, it was an arm's length 1031 transaction but
non-arm's length.
Yeah, it was basically arm's length. The table was really wide.
Your family members, that's not arm's length.
Exactly.
Yeah. But it doesn't matter.
It didn't have to
it doesn't matter.
It's a 1031.
It doesn't matter.
It didn't have to be. It didn't matter. But it was interesting coming from California. You're sitting there, you're joking, you're laughing, you're signing everything, everything's done, and the kids hand me the keys, and they got their money, and we were done.
Right.
It's kind of fun.
Yeah, I mean that's the best part, and that's how it should be. But not everywhere is still that way because you got to, it's even like some states allow you to sign with a notary electronically, right? Sign the loan documents electronically. California doesn't. You would think we would be one of the first.
Doesn't Tuolumne?
No, what I mean by that is put the notary through a signing through the computer.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You know what I mean? Where you're signing your loan documents electronically,
Right.
not physically wet sign.
Right. Right.
Will be when that happens. That's going to be a great day because then I can make every one of my signings
Yeah.
because I don't have to drive.
Yeah.
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 I got another signing.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Bye.
Well, it's difficult when you're not just signing in Modesto.
Right.
When you got to go to Tuolumne or someplace else.
And not everybody uses a local escrow company.
This is true. This is true. But you can always do an accommodation sign up. They're charging for a notary anyway, even if you sign in the escrow office, because they bring out an outside notary to sign you so the escrow officers can continue to work. So, I usually just have them either come to my office or I go to their house or whatever, but I try to attend unless I'm out of town 100% of my signings. Michael Jordan.
Yeah, move on. Somebody doesn't know what they're talking about. I mean, people make comments.
Is that a friend?
Yeah, people make comments on things that doesn't matter.
Yeah. So anyway, it's going to be an interesting 3 days. I think it's going to be an active 3 days.
Like 3 days. Oh, you mean Monday, Wednesday, Friday?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and not because of the issue that I'm dealing with right now. That'll work itself out. We'll get that taken care of. Easy peasy. Just softly greasy.
Yeah.
So, but I think it's going to be a busy 3 days. Like you said, people are coming out of the woodwork. They're wanting to get pre-approved. They're wanting to start to purchase again, which we saw coming.
Right. Well, that I think I've said this before. There's and I'll get it for Wednesday, but there's a list of the 10 best days to buy a house for a buyer in the calendar year.
And then you say
seven of them are in December. So if you really want to buy a house, the best time to write an offer is in December.
Yep.
Because people who are put their homes on the market has to sell.
And traditionally, December is my busiest month because I never went anywhere. Oh,
Never?
poor me. Now I go to Colorado.
All right. So what's going on? Anything? So I'm doing radio Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Thursday. Tuesday and Wednesday from
Michael
3
Douglas
to 5.
or
Mr. Douglas.
Yeah.
On 1360 AM. So feel free to call in and badger me.
Yeah, and it looks like it might just be us talking for the weekend.
Well, that's okay.
Yeah.
Same person. Move on.
I could tell.
Yeah. Who cares?
Who cares?
Yeah.
Hey, so sorry to hear about to actually watch your Broncos yesterday.
What are you gonna do?
My Niners play tonight, so
maybe
you could watch my Niners lose.
Actually,
tonight.
I have no problem with the Niners because I go to some of their games and I have a helmet from Jerry Rice, just like I have a helmet on the Broncos from Mr. Elway.
Oh, how fun!
It's signed. I don't really care. I mean, I don't control the Broncos. I'm not the one calling the calls and putting the people in place. But we did spend a lot of money to get Russell Wilson here.
You don't?
Yeah.
You don't get to make the calls?
Nope.
No.
All
right then.
But maybe next year, since they've been playing a little bit,
it's a growth year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got somebody coming in that's never played with. You got to remember that he came in right away. They didn't play with any of the people because they had to get rid of all the second, third strings and all the extra stuff to see how they are for everything else. And then got to get your rhythm down. And I just don't think he's got that rhythm down. The rhythm loves me.
The rhythm loves you.
All right. Well, that'd be the last one that one does. There it goes. Bye-bye. All right, everybody, make it a great day. Sorry.
Have an amazing day. And if we don't see you, of course, we never see you, but if you don't see us before Thursday, everybody have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Enjoy family. Don't talk politics or sports. Just enjoy the food and each other and religion.
Or child rearing. There's 4 things you don't know: child rearing, religion, politics, and what did you say?
Muscle cars.
No, or money.
Money.
Yeah,
exactly.
You never talk those things. That's how you get in trouble.
Make it a great day. We love you all.
All right. Well, if you need anything, reach out. I'm Ed Parcaut everywhere, and this is Mike Kelly right there.
Right there.
All right. Make it a great day.